horrific incident in Miami, causing a lot of people saying, what is going on? They think a potent drug, which is called bath salts. It's got a lot of other names, too. It's not bath salts. It may be to blame for a savage attack in which one man chewed off the face of another man. The drug can cause extremely delusional and violent behavior, along with almost superhuman strength.
It took them they had to shoot him 4 times.
To get him to stop. He was continuing to chew on the guy's face, and the poor guy, about 80% of his face has been chewed off. So, we want you to meet Tyler right now. Tyler's 20 years old. He's from Illinois. He knows about this drug firsthand. He's a recovering addict. Also joining with us is a counselor from A Better Tomorrow, the treatment center in Murrieta. Jeff Vosschall is with us. Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in, Tyler.
Yeah,
Not a problem, man.
I had never heard of this drug, like most people who don't. How long has it been around, and when did you start using it?
It's been around Illinois for about 2 years that I've known about it. I've been using for about 2 months now.
2 months.
What's it called for you? What on the street? What is it?
It's called White Surge.
White Surge.
And Jeff, it goes by like 12 other names, right?
Oh, many more different names. The names are constantly changing just to keep it legal. There's a lot of marketing schemes involved with being able to sell this product.
How were you introduced to it? What was your first time doing it? What happened?
It was actually being sold at a strip club, and I went to a strip club one night and got introduced to it firsthand by one of the owners.
What did he say that it would do?
He said, "Do you like being up?" And I said, "Sure, I love being up." So,
Were you a user before?
not stimulants.
Not
Just recreational
okay.
pot, things like
Pot,
this?
Yeah,
yes.
okay, yeah.
So then what happened at the strip club?
I got on it, and after the first bag that I bought and used, I was hooked instantly.
But you didn't have violent behavior like this. Do you get hot? People say the reason a lot of
Yes.
they take their clothes off because they get hot?
Yes.
Talk about that.
You get kind of like sweaty, and your heart starts beating really, really fast, and you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. You're like shaky, kind of.
Are you enjoying it?
No, not really. Once you get to that point, it's not enjoyable.
Wow.
Jeff, it is very difficult to predict with a drug who will immediately become at least habituated to the drug. He did, right?
Yes, apparently, yes.
Yes. Other people won't necessarily do that, but this thing, bath salts, whatever you call it, how long have you been aware of it?
Well, I've been aware of this for about 2 years now. I've been hearing about this drug for about 2 years. It actually really gained its popularity 2 years ago in 2010. It's been in the States since 2004.
Legally?
Legally, yes. It came to the States in 2004. They'll tell you that it's for your bath. It's not. They're targeting the youth. It's almost like a combination between LSD, methamphetamine, PCP.
Whoa.
So
combined?
Combined. To summarize it, it's pretty much if you combine those three.
Have there been other, because you are in the drug world, you understand what, street talk is, value, things that is going down. Have there been other outside of this Miami incident that you've heard about that have been that violent or as violent?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's similar incidents. So
there's something in this.
Not everybody on it gets violent.
No.
And
Not
with
everybody.
every drug like this, there are things that people really like in it.
Obviously, they keep going back.
Well, you always get to that point where it made it feel good, and then you have to have it not to feel bad. But talk about that in relation to bath salts.
well, a lot of users explain it just the same way Tyler did, that they don't enjoy the high, but yet they still find themselves compelled to use.
Wow.
So
How long does the high last?
Anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour.
And then you want to do more?
Exactly.
Is this
Chase
an
that.
expensive drug?
Pretty expensive. I was paying $40 for a quarter of a gram.
And how long would a quarter of a gram last?
Anywhere from 4 to 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
So where are we getting the money?
I had a crappy job, and I was selling other drugs to provide for my habit.
All
So
right.
you ended up coming out here for treatment. Is that how you guys met, and that's why
Yeah.
you're out here in
Yep.
California? Is it true that in more rural areas, drugs like this are more prevalent because there's boredom, there's things? Do you think so, Tyler?
Back in Illinois, there's nothing really to do out
When we
here.
say Illinois, it's not Chicago. You're talking about Southern
I'm talking
Illinois.
about, yeah, Southern
which is
Illinois and
a
the
little like Northern Kentucky.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing completely to do, constantly boredom and just stuck in your head pretty much. And
Right.
that's where you find yourself wanting to do drugs and get that addiction.
Right.
And how are you now?
I'm doing great. Like this treatment program has done magical wonders
long
for
have
me.
you been in?
I've been in for 28 days.
And
What did you think when you saw the story in Miami? Did you think right away? Now, we don't know that is the case, that he used that, but it's the thought. did you think right away, wow, that's probably bath salts?
When I started hearing the stories and seeing like other people's side effects from the bath salts, I instantly knew this is just horrible.
But you've never felt that kind of violence?
No.
No. Have you always been in control of yourself?
Majority of the time, yes.
Well, when you're high, you're not really.
If you stay up for a longer period of time and keep using, that's when you find yourself losing control.
All right. So now we have people alarmed, because this is the first time a lot of people are hearing about this. What are the signs? What should we be aware of?
The signs would be any change in behavior. The drug that's in bath salts, MDPV, actually it's known for causing induced psychosis, behavior changes. Signs would be somebody staying awake, somebody becoming a little more paranoid, anxiety. Anxiety and paranoia are two of the most common descriptions.
Kind of like cocaine in that respect.
Kind of like cocaine.
A little like meth in terms of the walls are talking to you, right?
Right.
It's,
Yes, yes.
So it's a combination of all those horrible things, but together in one particular drug.
Exactly.
All right, well, listen, we wish you the best of luck,
Thank you
Tyler.
for telling your story.
Thank you. You're going to help people doing that. Jeff, thank you. Jeff Rochelle from Better Tomorrow down in Murrieta. Thank you. If you're concerned about addiction, A Better Tomorrow provides cutting-edge treatment for bath salts and other things, research chemicals, all kinds of substance abuse. Thank you.
Thank you so
for
much,
joining
you
us.
guys.
Thank you.